Hey guys, welcome back to Aspire the Simple Life. And we are doing something that I wasn't planning on doing today, but we decided to do it anyway, which is tiling my bathroom. We are getting started with taking off the tile. So I am doing one side first, which is the back of the shower opposite of where the water comes out, and I'm taking this off and waterproofing it basically today. And I wasn't planning on doing this. I was just gonna cut my tile, but my tile kept breaking and I was having issues and it was a pain in the butt, so I decided to take the tile off instead. So right now I am sitting with one side without tile on it, and it's not wet underneath there, which is fabulous, but they did not put any waterproofing membrane or anything in here because it is a 42-year-old house. I don't know why they decided to do that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm going to put it on a speed up. That way you guys can watch this in a faster mode. Oh, I got some of the stuff done today, not very much, but at least it's waterproofed. I'm gonna probably put one more coat on here before the end of the night, maybe, I don't know, but anyway, we'll see what happens. And yeah, sorry, I'm gonna have to probably split this video into two because I just messed that part up. But anyway, we got this part done. I'm gonna give it another coat, which you probably don't want to see me do. Yes, we are going to do the rest of it, don't worry. And there is a story behind what's going on with this. I guess it wasn't painted correctly, so I'm going to have to put a different type of paint over this as a primer, but I have to scrape that off as much as possible. And it happened over here too. So I've been scraping this, and you guys have kind of seen me scrape it, and I'm going to put a different type of paint over the top of it, and that is going to help so that it doesn't bubble anymore. When the hot air was hitting it, it was bubbling up and causing the paint to peel off. It's kind of doing it a little bit over here, but just because that area is has the caulk on it, which is that, you know, sealer stuff around it, but I'm taking that off with this. And then I am going to try to put the rest of the blue membrane on this side. I think I'm gonna have to get some more because my calculations tell me that it might do this side and maybe this side, but it probably won't get to that side. I don't know. So I'm gonna buy one more sheet, and then that should be enough to do the rest of this. And I'm hoping that as long as I don't mess up any other cuts down below for this thing, everything should be fine. I am going to start the new piece of tile up here, which we will get to that too. I'm probably gonna have to take that off, and then we will repaint the whole entire thing again purple, and then we will also repaint this part, put in a new fixture, which I probably should take that off as soon as I can and figure that one out, because it is needing to probably have the whole entire area up there fixed, because I'm sure that is in the way, and there's probably something wrong with it, and I'm probably gonna have to patch it and blah blah blah. So I'm sure that's going to be an issue. I'll have to fix some spots over here, but I am going to have to paint everything again in a primer, and we will remove that. But for now, I can still use the bathtub, but just not the shower, which is fine. No big deal. It shouldn't make any difference. I wish I knew how to make that come up here in the ceiling and drop down straight. That would be one of my favorite things that I would like, but it's probably not going to happen, so we'll just leave it where it is and find the cover to it. I don't know where it is. I think it's in my dish over here, and that will go up there. And I'm not going to worry about the edge. It should be fine. I was kind of hoping to get this whole thing done by the end of this video, but I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe it's going to take a while for this thing to dry. It usually takes a while for this thing to dry before I can put more on it anyway. At that point, you know, I have put, like on this floor, I have just, you know, painted it and then just put the blue stuff over it right away. I don't know if that's such a good idea and will still be enough time for it to dry. So I may have to do some other steps in between there. But for now, at least I can still use the bathtub. That won't make any difference. I did waterproof underneath where the lip is underneath there. So hopefully that will also help with getting rid of a lot of moisture. Surprisingly, there is no problems with the drywall. The way that they had it sealed, they put caulking in all of this, is caulking around it, and it's sealed and nothing's penetrating it. So I am going to do an extra step, which I wasn't planning on doing, which is putting the blue membrane up. I will have to get some more and see how much that costs. And hopefully I can afford $100 to buy that. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to see if I can add that to my cart in my order so I can pick that up later this week so that I can finish this whole entire thing, make it look pretty. I was thinking about going all the way up, but I don't know if that's going to be something that we're going to be able to do or not because of the amount of tile that I do have. So if I can, I might do another layer all the way around, which might be nice because then that might be a little bit better, not much of an issue, just in case something happens with that. At least it's covered by tile. Could be a problem later if there ever is a problem. So I don't know what's behind that, and I'm kind of scared to find out, and I haven't removed one of those before. And I think there's like a little key or something to do that with, and you can see why I'm replacing these, because the caulking right here is coming undone. And in fact, over here, I'm worried because it leaks there, but hopefully it has like a little membrane thing or a lip like that does. It has like a lip that rolls up. If it does all the way around the tub, we might be okay. But of course, we still have to do the back of the toilet is still needing to be done. I think it's right there. I do have some smaller tile pieces that can go all the way back up there. I might even be able to get it behind there because of the way that the toilet is positioned at this point in time. And then we can put the rack back up after we paint everything and get this bathroom finally finished. Some of the final touches on the bathroom may come later down the line because it costs money to have stuff like that. So eventually we'll have other things, but at least the floor is almost all the way done. Oh yeah, one other thing is we're going to have to sand these little points down. That is where the little plastic pieces come out. For some weird reason, it pops up and I can't cover it. So that has been one of the things that YouTubers have been talking about. So I am going to take my miter saw my Dremel, and just sand this on all of them. And after those are placed later, before I grout, I'm going to do that there, and I'm going to do it on the floor. The floor grout did not come out at all. It like leveled and it broke out. So I don't know if I did not grout this correctly or what happened to it. I kind of feel like it might have been a bad mixture, so I'm going to have to re-evaluate what my mixture is supposed to be. I have the video saved and it tells me what it is, and my first exact batch, like that was on this wall, was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, but the floor did not turn out very well. So I'm hoping maybe I can shut the door, and it might have been Neshoba who kicked some of it out. It could have been that it settled and needed to put more in there. I do have a sealer, like I said. We're going to get that done. We're going to put the door thingy on here so it doesn't break it. And we will have to paint the door and the trim. Of course, eventually we will get to all of it. If I have time, I will start the membrane because I kind of want to get this done. I kind of want to just take everything out, but I don't know that that's a good idea right now because it depends on how much the membrane costs, and if I can get the rest of this membrane to go across there, then I would just leave that backsplash there. So we'll see what happens. I'm trying to prevent lots of water issues. You know, I like to soak in the bathtub a lot. So the flooring that was in here was not very good. As you guys know, I told you I was gonna do this wall and the floor, and then I would get to the backslash. So at the whole thing is all said and done, it will be all done hopefully by the end of the year, which will be nice. At least we can almost check this room off. Almost. There's still some stuff we still have to do, but that's pretty nice that we can almost check it off. So the only thing that I do also need to do too is touch up the cabinet and get the little sparkly things for the door knobs, which I think we're only going to do a couple for now. The rest we will have to finish as we go when we get more money, because like I said, we are doing this on a budget. So I have the windows open and the air is going. I'm gonna see what this is. I've been talking for a while. It's kind of starting to dry, so I'm gonna do one more coat, and then we'll put the membrane on, I think, too. So give it some drying time, and maybe we'll do the membrane tomorrow, and maybe I'll just do an extra video tomorrow or something. I still need to make dinner, which I haven't done that yet, so that is still on the list of things to do still. So I'm trying to get done early though, and that is my goal, is do as many videos as I can as possible to get done, but also have time to rest, because I feel like I don't have enough time to rest ever. Do we ever have time to rest? But that would be nice. So I will be back and we will paint this and do the membrane.